this is another yarn review video. I'm only reviewing one colorway because I've only worked up one thing from this, I don't know, set of yarns that I have purchased. My community on Twitch and I have gone hard for Red Heart Bitty Stripes. Have you? If you haven't, I am surrounded by a group of people who are obsessed with Bitty Stripes. I am obsessed with Bitty Stripes. I love Bitty Stripes. Not all the colorways do I love. Not sponsored, by the way. I have purchased all of the colorways that I've wanted from Bitty Stripes. And I have one more colorway that's on the way. And I'm thinking that I might do these individually. I don't have anything worked up in any of the other colorways yet. I received a box of Bitty Stripes that I had ordered, and I unboxed them on Twitch, and one of the viewers was like, make a new project with one of your Bitty Stripes. So we're going to start with my least favorite colorway in the Bitty Stripes that I've ordered. And I want to tell you that it's my least favorite colorway when it's in the skein form. I don't know that it's going to be my least. It might still be my least favorite colorway worked up, but I feel differently about it now that I've seen it worked up in a project. So, without any further ado, we are talking about rainbow. So, I love all things rainbow, and I had really hoped that this wouldn't read so yellow, but it is reading very yellow in the skein. And when I received it, I was like, oh, dang, it's really yellow. It's really, really yellow. And I don't necessarily like that. Some of my skeins have come with the yarn tail already out. I do have one up there that I found a factory join on, like, right here, and there's no yarn tail on either end, and I just decided that I know that one has a factory join already, and I did not feel like digging around inside that skein looking for the yarn tail. So, I've mentioned it before. One of the things that I hate about like store-bought skeins is that you can almost never find the yarn tail. It's not just hanging out there ready to be pulled on so that you can just go. So most of the Bitty Stripes, I think, at least in this colorway, have their yarn tail hanging out from the center. There's a couple of them, though, I think might not. I know obviously at least one. The two that I have worked with so far have had their yarn tails right out and proud for me to pull on. So that was very nice. So this is, I'm going to say that rainbow is my least favorite colorway. And I know that there are a couple of people who feel that way that are in my like Discord and Twitch communities. They just don't like it. They just think it's too yellow. It's not rainbow enough. It's not bright enough. And there's not a lot of blue in this. I have worked from two skeins. The second skein that I'm working with, and it's all going in the same project, there is some actual blue, but it's not very, there's not very much of it. And honestly, Red Heart Yarnspirations, make this into a pride line. I'm serious. You're so close. You're so close. You have so much opportunity with this. Joann is going out of business. They have an entire line from Big Twist, the living line that has all of the pride colorways. Do it. I promise you, you won't regret it. Like, you could do it. You could do it. And there would be so many people who would love it. I mean, there's going to be so many people that would hate it, but you don't have to necessarily use it if you don't like it, right? But anyways, also, Hello Wicked, you could literally, if there was a different colorway other than seaweed, that was like all the variations of green, take out that blue from seaweed, I don't know, make it something else. Make it like kelp, or no, kelp is seaweed, duh. Make it, I don't know, grassy green or something like that. I don't know. Green jealousy. You could do that because you already have a pink one and a pink and yellow one that could go really well for one of the characters of Wicked. I'm just saying, listen, I'm just a small streamer. I'm just a small content creator. But your inspirations, if you're listening, I feel like this is kind of a good, you got a good thing going on here with Bitty Stripes. We've been watching the website for when colorways come available and we order it in bulk. I'm telling you. And this is not as scratchy as their Super Saver. Like their normal, like solid, it is a Super Saver, but like it feels softer than their normal, like just plain Jane solid Red Heart Super Savers. It's not as rough or scratchy. It's not waxy. It doesn't like come apart. I've liked the transitions. So, I don't know. Your inspirations, you've got a good thing going here. I would play on it. I would play up on it. You could definitely add more colors to this, and you would definitely have an audience. Just do it. The only other recommendation is if you're going to do rainbow, put more blue in there. There should be more blue. There's a lot of yellow. It's a very yellow tinge. There's like blue mixed in with the purple, which is nice. There's some magenta, but like, where is your blue? Like blue. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Am I going to stop buying Bitty Stripes? No. As long as I have projects for it, I'm going to keep buying it. I love color changing yarn. I love the visual interest that it gives. And I hate weaving in ends. So this kind of yarn allows for me to just keep working on a project without having to weave in ends, unless I have to join yarn. But I don't like changing colors. I just don't. I'm lazy and efficient. I would say efficient. But I don't like weaving in ends. I just don't. I have an entire like Magnus Afghan in a bag that I'm not working on because I know that when I get to the end of it, I'm going to either have to weave in all those ends or I'm going to have to make fringe out of it, and it just is overwhelming at this point. So, Bitty Stripes, big win for me. This colorway is my least favorite colorway. I have not ordered all of them. I've only ordered, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 6 colors. I think there's 14, 5 or 6 colors that I have ordered. And I love, 100% love. So let's show you what I've been making. Now I'm on my second skein of this, and I'm going to stand up so that I can show you what I've been making. It's not finished, but it's large enough that I think you'll get the idea. You will be able to figure it out. This is a wild oleander. The pattern is by Wickedly Handmade. I have not finished it. I am like 2.5 rows from being done, so I'm close. And I have not added any of the fringe yet, so I don't know that I have enough room. Okay, so this is the wild oleander. Again, just a few rows away from being complete. I am probably going to add fringe to it. I'm not sure, but I love the hood. I was unsure about how many rows I was going to do because it's so long. But I am 5'4". Okay. So I don't know that I necessarily have a really long torso, but I was nervous that this was going to be too long. But this is the rainbow colorway from Bitty Stripes. So it can be, if you just wanted it to be a cowl, I don't know that I would do the 35. But anyways, that's another video reviewing the wild oleander. But this is I think I'm at 33. This top part is 33. But I like how it's striped. Here's the back. And this is the adult size. This is the adult. I was unsure how big it was going to be. I am using a 6.5mm hook. The pattern calls for a 6, but it felt very, the yarn felt too big for a 6 for this pattern specifically. So I feel differently about the yarn while it is worked up in a project. I think this is pretty. I think that it will sell nicely. And it doesn't read as yellow when it is worked up in this configuration, but it is still not my favorite colorway. But I will probably be reviewing the other colorways as I get them worked up into something, and I will show you how and tell you how I feel about those colorways once I have something to show you. So that's it. That's it for this video. Buy the Bitty Stripes. It's not sponsored. I just think they're really pretty. I think that they're versatile, and I don't know, they have a place. They have a place in your stash. They have a place in things being made if you want to. And they have some pretty neutral colors too if you want. But I like the brights. I like bright colors. So anyways, I hope you have a wonderful day or evening wherever you are in the world. Remember to take care of yourself and be kind to others. Bye!